August edition of Trivia with Muskegon Area District Library. I am Holly, the lead librarian for the North Muskegon Library, and I will be taking you through trivia tonight. Now, we normally do this program at the North Muskegon branch when we're having in-person programming, but since we're unable to have in-person programming right now, we're bringing it to you on Facebook. So how trivia works is we have 5 rounds. 3 rounds are just regular, you have to know the answer. 2 rounds are multiple choice. There is a form in the links that you can fill out and you can submit that, and we will post the top 10 scores at the end of the month. You can check out more of our programs at MADl.org. We have a lot going on through the rest of the summer. There is still a little bit of time to sign up for summer readings, so if you haven't done that, please go to our website, MADl.org, and sign up under your age group. You can log everything that you've read since June 15th. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, first let's go over the rules. There will be 5 rounds of 10 questions each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. No outside sources allowed. No cell phone or internet use of any kind. No phone a friend option. Sorry. Please use the form that is in the comments to record your answers and submit at the end of round 5. And the decision of the host is final. No debating. However, if you do have a question about one of the questions or how I arrived at the answer, I would be more than happy to answer that if you put it in the comments. So let's move on to round 1, which is a regular round. What is the Italian word for ice cream? And just so you know, I do give a little bit of time between each question, so you have time to go back to your form and record the answer. Question number 2. How many points is a bullseye worth in darts? Question 3. Established in 1872, what became the world's first national park? Question 4. Chunk was a character in which 1985 movie about a group of young misfits looking for lost treasure? Question 5. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, is headquartered in which U.S. city? Question 6. The largest volcano ever discovered in our solar system is located on which planet? Question 7. And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street was the first book published by which children's author? Question 8. What musician played Cinna in the Hunger Games film series? Question 9. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Amy Winehouse all died at what age? And question 10. What is a flock of crows called? Okay, answers for round 1. Let's see how we did. Question 1, the Italian word for ice cream is gelato. Question 2, how many points is a bullseye worth? In darts, it is 50 points. Question 3, Yellowstone was the world's first national park. Question 4, it was the Goonies. Question 5, the CDC is located in Atlanta. Question 6, the largest volcano in our solar system is on Mars. Question 7, and To Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street was the first book by Dr. Seuss. Question 8, the musician who played Cinna in the Hunger Games was Lenny Kravitz. Question 9, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Amy Winehouse all died at the age of 27, members of the 27 Club. And the answer to question 10, a flock of crows is called a murder of crows. Right, so moving on to round 2. This is one of our multiple choice rounds. I've been told that sometimes these are actually a little bit harder than the ones where you just have to know the answer. So let's get going, and I guess we'll find out. Question 1 of round 2. Which credit card company's name finishes the slogan "For everything else, there's blank"? Is it A, Visa, B, MasterCard, C, American Express, or D, Discover? Question 2. What is the most common letter in the English language? Is it A, the letter E, B, the letter T, C, the letter S, or D, the letter A? Question number 3. Which of these historic figures does not have his portrait on the front of American currency? Is it A, Alexander Hamilton, B, Ulysses Grant, C, Benjamin Franklin, or D, John Adams? Question number 4. Catgut actually comes from which animal? Is it A, pig, B, horse, C, sheep, or D, dog? Question 5. Which of the following candies is older than Betty White, who was born on January 17th, 1922? Is it A, the Hershey's Kiss, B, Three Musketeers bar, C, Bit O' Honey, or D, Charleston Chew? Question 6. Where on the human body will you find the perlicue? Is it A, your ears, B, your feet, C, your hands, or D, your nose? Question 7. Which of these popular cartoon series came first? Was it A, Thundercats, B, Transformers, C, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or D, The Smurfs? La, 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 la. I'm sorry, I don't remember the Thundercats theme. Question 8. Which of these dating apps requires women to send the first message when a match is made? Is it A, Bumble, B, Tinder, C, OkCupid, or D, Plenty of Fish? Question 9. Which department store was founded in Sweden? Was it A, Kohl's, B, H&M, C, Nordstrom, or D, Neiman Marcus? And question 10, the first synthetic dye was created while chemist William Perkin was trying to produce what drug? Was it A, aspirin, B, iodine, C, quinine, or D, arsenic? All right, let's see how everybody did in round 2. Our answer to number 1. For everything else, there's B, MasterCard. Question 2. The most common letter in the English language is A, the letter E. Question 3. The historic figure that does not have his portrait on the front of American currency is our second president, D, John Adams. Question 4. Catgut actually comes from C, sheep. Question 5. The candy that is older than our beloved Betty White, who was born in January of 1922, is A, the Hershey's Kiss. Jew was very close, but Hershey's Kiss is slightly older. Question 6. On the human body, you will find the pearly Q on C, your hands. Question 7. The popular cartoon series that came first was D, the Smurfs. Question number 8. The dating app that requires women to send the first message when a match is made is A, Bumble. Fun fact, and don't ask how I found this out, there is actually Tinder for cats out there. Stumbled on that one by accident. Pretty interesting. Question 9. The department store that was founded in Sweden was B, H&M. And our last question of round 2, question 10. The first synthetic dye William Perkin made while trying to produce a drug was C, quinine. Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good so far. Let's get rolling with round 3, which is another General round, you just have to know the answer. So, question 1, round 3. Which athlete has won the most Olympic medals? Question 2, there are 4 teams that have never made it to the Super Bowl. I need you to name one of them for me. No bonus points, but mad respect if you can name all 4. Number 3, in the movie Bambi, what type of animal is Bambi's friend Flower? Question 4, what are the names of the 2 Muppet characters that heckled the rest of the cast from their balcony seats? Question 5, how old must a person be to run for President of the United States? Question 6, in which Star Wars film did the Ewoks first appear? Question 7, which U.S. city has been hit by the most tornadoes? Question 8, who is next in line to succeed the president after the vice president? and I will take either the name of the person currently holding that position or the actual position. Question 9. Who was the first billionaire in the United States? And question 10, what color do you get when you mix yellow and blue? All right, let's see how we did for round 3. Let's get to our answers. Question 1, the Olympic athlete that has the most medals is Michael Phelps. 18 as of the last Olympics, somewhere around there. 2, the 4 teams that have never made it to the Super Bowl, the Cleveland Browns, the Detroit Lions, the Houston Texans, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. You just needed to have one of those. Question 3, in the movie Bambi, the friend named Flower was a skunk. Question 4, the names of the Muppet characters that heckle from the balcony are Statler and Waldorf, the Muppet version of Siskel and Ebert. Question 5, you have to be the ripe old age of 35 to run for president, which means I'm totally eligible. Run under the Librarian Party. Make America read again. I like it. Question 6. Star Wars film the Ewoks first showed up in was Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Question 7. The U.S. city that has been hit by the most tornadoes was Oklahoma City. Question 8. The next in line to succeed the president after the vice president is the Speaker of the House, which is currently Nancy Pelosi, so I will take either Speaker of the House or Nancy Pelosi. I think then it goes to the pro tempore of the U.S. Senate and then the Secretary of State, or maybe those are switched around. Question 9, the first billionaire in the United States was John D. Rockefeller. And answer to question 10, the color you get when you mix yellow and blue is green. Over halfway there, round 4, which is our next multiple choice round. So question 1, round 4. Which fictional secret agent was created by author Tom Clancy? Was it A, Alex Cross, B, Jack Ryan, C, Jason Bourne, or D, Jack Reacher? And question 2, which of these orchestras is typically composed of the fewest musicians? Is it A, a symphony, B, a philharmonic, C, a chamber, or D, they're all the same size? Question 3. During the making of the Mount Rushmore National Memorial, which president's face was destroyed and then put in a different spot? Was it A. Thomas Jefferson, B. Teddy Roosevelt, C. Abraham Lincoln, or D. George Washington? Question 4. According to organizers, about how many flowers on average are used to decorate Tournament of Roses parade floats? Is it A, 5 million, B, 6 million, C, 9 million, D, 3 million? Either way, that's a lot of flowers. Question 5. Which of these can ripen only after they are picked? Is it A, the avocado, B, the grapefruit, C, the tomato, or D, the pear? Question 6. Created in 1957 by a French film director, this game has spaces such as Kamchatka and Western Australia. Is it A, diplomacy, B, Axis and allies, C, grand strategy, or D, risk? I played it a whole lot in high school. Question 7. Which of these films did not gross over $2 billion worldwide? Was it A, The Dark Knight, B, The Force Awakens, C, Avatar, or D, Titanic? Question number 8. Which of these Family Guy characters is not voiced by Seth MacFarlane? Is it A, Stewie, B, Chris, C, Brian, or D, Peter? He voices a whole lot of characters on this show. Question 9. Which of these animals is a rodent? Is it A, the bat, B, the koala, C, a wolverine, or D, a beaver? And our final question of round 4. Which of these planets has no known moon? Is it A, Mercury, B, Saturn, C, Neptune, or D, Mars? And let's get to our round 4 answers and see how we did. Question 1. Fictional secret agent created by Tom Clancy was B, Jack Ryan. That's just a lot of J names. I think I'd get confused. Question 2. The orchestra that is typically composed of the fewest musicians is C, the chamber orchestra. I am a terrible band parent. I didn't know the answer to this. Question 3. When they were making Mount Rushmore, the face of A, Thomas Jefferson, was destroyed, and then they had to put it in a different spot. Question 4. According to organizers at the Tournament of Roses for the parade floats, they used D, 3 million flowers. And question 5, it's A, the avocado that can ripen only after they are picked. I love me some avocados. And question 6, the game that was created in 1957 by a French film director with Kamchatka, Western Australia, was D, Risk. Question 7, the film that did not gross over $2 billion worldwide was A, The Dark Knight. Question 8, the Family Guy character not voiced by Seth MacFarlane is B, Chris. It's actually voiced by Seth Green. And question 9, the animal that's a rodent, D, the beaver. And finally, our answer to question 10 of round 4. The planet that has no known moon is A, Mercury. All right, I hope everyone is hanging in there because we have one more round to go, and this is just a general answer round. So, question 1 of round number 5. In what year was the iPhone first released? Question 2, gumbo is a stew that originated in which state? Question number 3. In what city does SpongeBob SquarePants live? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Tiny and yellow and porous is he. Question 4. Which city is located both in Asia and Europe? Question number 5. In the late 1890s, Bayer marketed a cough, cold, and pain remedy that contained what now illegal drug? Question number 6. Which animal has the most legs? Question 7. In which city did Rosa Parks famously refuse to give up her seat on the bus? Pho is a popular noodle soup from what country? Question 9. What is the most popular breed of dog in the United States? And our final question for trivia, round 5. Question 10. What was the original flavor of the filling in Twinkies? Our answers for round 5. Question 1. In what year was the iPhone first released? It was 2007. Remember in high school, we had the flip phones and we thought we were us. Question 2. Gumbo is a stew that originated in Louisiana. We did our yearly murder mystery 2 years back. Was Mardi Gras themed, and we made gumbo for it. It was amazing. Question 3. SpongeBob lives in Bikini Bottom. Question 4. The city that's located both in Asia and Europe is Istanbul. Question 5. The cough syrup the bear marketed in the 1890s that contained a now legal drug, that drug was heroin. I know Coca-Cola used to contain cocaine. Apparently our cough medicine used to have heroin in it. Question 6. The animal with the most legs is a millipede. I saw one of those up close and personal when I was deployed to Iraq. It crawled out of my NBC bag and I about had a heart attack. They are gross. Question 7. The city Rosa Parks would not give up her seat on the bus was Montgomery, Alabama. Question 7. Pho is a popular noodle soup from Vietnam. Question 9. The most popular breed of dog in the United States is the Labrador Retriever. And the answer to our final question for trivia. Twinkies originally had banana filling. I had no idea. And I'm not sure if that sounds good or not. So that is it for trivia this month. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget, still time to sign up for summer reading. We have awesome prizes we're giving out this year. So please go on our website, sign up, and we will see you again next month. And look out for our post that has all the scores. All right. Thanks for joining us. Bye.